Welcome to the 2021-2022 Bomber Senior Night. We are here to honor the commitment and accomplishments of our seniors to the Bomber Athletic Program. We'll be introducing athletes in their escorts from football, band, ROTC, cheer, dance, golf, and tennis, and cross country if they make it back during the halftime. Football seniors, Cody Abel is escorted by his mother, Sherry Hughes. He has played football for 6 years. Moses Adams, escorted by his mother, Maureen Flowers, and brother, Kyron Adams. He has played football for 3 years. Mason Camp, escorted by his parents, Becca and Jamie Camp. He has played football for 6 years. Atticus James, escorted by his sister, Addison James, and brother, Luke James. He has played football for 6 years. Jaden Lake is escorted by his parents, Denise and Johnny Lake. He has played football for 6 years. Gage Lindsay is escorted by his parents, Jeannie and Dale Lindsay. He has played football for 6 years. Caden Metley is escorted by his parents, Charmaine and Mark Metley. He has played football for 6 years. Anthony Mojica, escorted by his mother, Gail Boyd. He has played football for 6 years. Brody Patterson, escorted by his sister, Gracie Patterson. He has played football for 6 years. Damian Perales is escorted by his mother, Misty Johnson, and grandfather, Kenny Hyde. He has played football for 6 years. Alex Pizzamenti, escorted by his parents, Tiffany Pizzamenti and Sonny Elliott. He has played football for 6 years. Landon Spear, escorted by his parents, Robin and Scott Spear. He has played football for 1 year. Manager Allie Collins, escorted by her parents, Sandy and David Collins. She has been a football manager for 6 years. Now the band seniors. Caden Abasolo, escorted by his mother, Kristen Spear. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Parker Adamson, escorted by his parents, Melody and Johnny Adamson. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Sarah Amoto, escorted by her parents, Natalie and Chadwick Amoto. She has been a member of the band for 7 years. Hunter Bloom, escorted by his parents, Amanda and Butch Bloom. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Zane Carpenter and Zoe Carpenter, escorted by his mother, Margaret Phillips, and his stepfather, Kent Phillips. They've been members of the band for 7 years. Joseph Castellani, escorted by his mother, Christine Castellani. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Liz Chamberlain, escorted by her parents, Ashley and Chris Chamberlain. She's been a member of the band for 4.5 years. Sydney Chips, escorted by her parents, Tiffany and Denton Chips. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Sarah Couples, escorted by her parents, Stacy and Shannon Couples. She's been a member of band for 8 years. Michaela Denton, escorted by her parents, Beth and Jason Denton. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Alexis Gibson, escorted by her parents, Kelly and Wayne Gibson. She's been a member of band for 8 years and ROTC for 3 years. Trent Guthrie, escorted by his parents, Lisa and Darren Guthrie. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Daniel Hall, escorted by his parents, Valerie and Tomash Hall. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Shane Hartley, escorted by his father, Stephen Hartley, and stepmother, Jessica Hartley. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Mackenzie Hayes, escorted by her parents, Amanda Lancy Hayes and Marty Hayes. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Gilbert Jesse, escorted by his mother, Kathy Grandinetti. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Gretchen Kearns, escorted by her parents, Jill and Daniel Kearns. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Tate McReynolds, escorted by his parents, Amy and Kevin McReynolds. He's been a member of band for 8 years and cross country for 2 years. Kalisa Melton, escorted by her parents, Christy and Jeremy Melton. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Savannah Monroe, escorted by her father, Alex Mossman. She's been a member of band for 8 years. Asa Norwick, escorted by his parents, Sandy and Paul Norwick. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Ben Partney, escorted by his mother, Marcia Partney. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Riley Rather, escorted by her parents, Sheila and Paul Rather. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Helen Sampson, escorted by her mother, Suzanne Sampson, and grandmother, Linda Pollock. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Madison Schmesky, escorted by her parents, Samantha and Jason Schmesky. She's been a member of band for 7 years and tennis for 1 year. Brett Templin, escorted by his sister Heidi Templin and brother Chase Templin, been a member of band for 7 years. Ashlyn Tilley, escorted by her parents, Annette and Hank Tilley. She's been a member of band for 7 years. Malia Woods, escorted by her parents, Dina and Randy Smiley. She's been a member of band for 7 years. ROTC, Elliot Rusager, escorted by his parents, Marie and Fred Rusager. He's been a member of ROTC for 3 years. Now the cheer seniors. Julietta Carrasco, escorted by her host parents, Gayla and Donald Gray. She's been on the cheer team for 1 year. Katie Beth Dunn, escorted by her parents, Teresa and Lee Dunn. She's been on the cheer team for 3 years. Captain Anna Gilbert, escorted by her parents, Sally and Tony Gilbert. She's been on the cheer team for 5 years. Captain Cameron Mahan, escorted by her parents, Carrie and Brooke Mahan. She's been on the cheer team for 5 years. Aubrey Williams, escorted by her parents, Summer and Jason Williams. She's been on the cheer team for 2 years. The dance seniors. Captain Laurel Chafin, escorted by her parents, Christine and Jay Chafin. She's been on the dance team for 5 years. Captain Bailey Dew, escorted by her parents, Ann and Joshua Dew. She's been on the dance team for 4 years. Captain Taylor Hott, escorted by her parents, Holly and Jesse Parnell. She's been on the dance team for 4 years. Emily Van, escorted by her parents, T and Timmy Van. She's been on the dance team for 4 years. Rochelle Cockrum, escorted by her mother, Kashmir Cockrum, and sister, Adia Udeu Newborn. She's been on the dance team for 2 years and manager for 1 year. Golf seniors, Will Beckham, escorted by his parents, Kathy and Kevin Beckham. He's been on the golf team for 4 years. Gage Cheney, escorted by his father, Tim Cheney, and stepmother, Sonny Cheney. He's been on the golf team for 4 years. Duncan Conley, escorted by his parents, Kelly and Troy Conley. He's been on the golf team for 4 years. Isaac House, escorted by his father, Garrett House, and grandmother, Lisa House. He's been on the golf team for 1 year. Ella Brashears, escorted by her parents, Carrie Williams and Kyle Brashears. She's been on the golf team for 4 years. Mary Beth Rojero, escorted by her parents, Heather and Walter Rojero. She's been on the golf team for 3 years. Not here this evening is Ripken Finley. He's been on the golf team for 4 years. Tennis seniors, Luke Durack, escorted by his mother, Lynette Durack. He's been on the tennis team for 1 year. Dodge Harris, escorted by his mother, Tasha Harris, and father, Ken Harris. He's been on the tennis team for 3 years. Zoe Kroon, escorted by her father, Zachary Milholland. He's been on the tennis team for 1 year. Michaela McLean, escorted by her parents, Heather and Jay McLean. He's been on the tennis team for 4 years. Christiana Seabury, escorted by her best friends, Megan Beck and Jackson Foster. He's been on the tennis team for 4 years. Not here this evening is Alex Hart. He's been on the tennis team for 4 years, excuse me. We would like to say a special thanks to our seniors and their parents for their years of participation in our programs. Your hard work and dedication to your teams and coaches have not gone unnoticed. You will forever be a Bomber, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Please give these amazing student athletes a round of applause.
Sorry, for a second I forgot what the flag was.
If we could all please stand for the presentation of the colors by the ROTC Color Guard, Right Rifle, Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade, Trinity Cruz, American Flag Cadet Lieutenant Faith Ann Hall, Arkansas Flag Cadet Ensign Ryan Amick, Bomber Nation Flag Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mason Bright, and Left Rifle Cadet Petty Officer First Class Brandon Cook. Now if we could all please join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem by the Mountain Home High School Band and then the Mountain Home Band alma mater. Now, if we could all please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. Home Bomber Athletics are proud to partner with Baxter Regional Medical Center in providing a certified athletic trainer, Callie Hendricks. We'd like to thank Baxter Regional Medical Center for their support of Mountain Home Bomber Athletics. Bomber Athletics would like to thank Dr. Ben Stevens from the Baxter Regional Family Clinic for volunteering his services on the sideline this year. Also like to thank Knox Orthopedics for providing their services for our student athletes, Drs. Thomas Knox, Jason McConnell, Don Franklin, and Russ Rawls. We appreciate your support. Mountain Home Bomber Booster Foundation wishes to thank its community partners. These partners are found on the signs around Bomber Stadium. BBS has several naming opportunities available both here and at the new baseball softball complex. Papa John's, Pizza, Slosky's, and the Bookworm Cafe are huge supporters of our school and athletic program. We'd like to thank them for all they do. The Bomber Wrestling program will be conducting a 50-50 donated drawing this evening with a continuing second chance drawing throughout the year. We will draw for 50-50 winner at the beginning of the fourth quarter tonight. All the remaining tickets will be placed into 2 second chance drawings for a 50-inch smart TV and a Lake Norfolk Resort getaway. That will take place on the last home basketball game. You do not have to be present to win. Tickets are $2 each, 3 for $5, 7 for $10, or 15 for $20. Get them now at the blue tent for your chance to win. Captains for Parkview, Perry Parker, Jalen White, Xavier Branch, and Derek Harris. Captains for Mountain Home, Brody Patterson and Jaden Lake. Parkview won the toss and deferred. Mountain Home will kick off from the west end. Yes. Mountain Home is receiving on the west end. Bomber fans, let's get on our feet and bring the Bombers on the field. And Patterson back deep for the Bombers. Patterson weaves his way out to the 47-yard line. Bombers will start first and 10. 48-yard line. Ball head on the quarterback keep. He takes the ball across just to midfield. Be second and 8. Bennett was there for the Patriots. Gage Lindsay squeaks right in. He takes the ball inside the 50 to about the 46-yard line. Branch was there for the Patriots. Be 3rd and 4. Pass from Barnett is complete to Drury. Down to the Parkview 40-yard line, and it is a Mountain Home Bomber. Hayne was there for the Patriots. Gage Lindsay off right tackle takes the ball down to the 35-yard line. Actually, 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. Blackman was there for Parkview. Lindsay off right tackle again. He takes the ball down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line, and it's another Mountain Home Bomber. Martin was there for the Patriots. Barnett on the quarterback keep. He takes the ball down to inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. It'll be second down and 7. Blackman was there for the Patriots. Pass is intercepted by number 10 for Parkview. He brings it out to the 34-yard line. They'll start first and 10. On the carry for Parkview, takes the ball out across the 35 to the 36 to be second and 8. Lockhart was there for the Bombers. Pass complete from White to Eccles. Takes the ball out. His first down yardage. Mojica was there for the Bombers.
The Patriots in their white row uniforms with the red numerals. They've got some blue trim as well. And the play action, the pass is going to be incomplete. Looking for Willie Eccles on the right side. Eccles, a young man that has several D1 offers, including Memphis. Their right guard, Kendall McKenzie, is committed to Memphis. The strong safety, Trent Bennett, several offers from FCS schools. They got a couple of freshmen that are talking to Coach Boulding this week. Outstanding. Montario Elston and Omarion Robinson already get D1 offers. He says they're both going to be big-time recruits, and they're each on the field tonight as freshmen. Handoff straight ahead. This is Joyner's first carry of the night. He's going to take it to midfield with a pickup of 6.
They're not a bad job playing defense there. They've got some deep, good-sized linemen, and you get a running back in there pushing with them and Joyner right behind them. It's tough. Sometimes you just have to get down and grab the grass and try not to give up anything.
So third down here for the Patriots, working right to left at midfield. They have to get to the 46 to move the chain, so it's third and 4. Joyner on the toss sweep. The Bombers played that well. It's going to be a 1-yard pickup. Leading the charge that time, Brody Patterson came up from the secondary.
Well, you can see they saw that and read that real quick. Both safeties came up quick. That was Yates and Patterson, I believe. Both came up real quick to help on the run that time. Looked like they're going to punt, Brad. That's a little bit surprising.
It is a little surprising. So end a punt for the Patriots is Xavier Branch. Branch standing at about the 35-yard line. It's 4th and 3. The punt almost blocked. This is going to bounce and take a Parkview roll inside the 15, inside the 10, still rolling. It's inside the 4, and finally it's going to roll dead at the 3-yard line, a 46-yard punt. Almost blocked.
Almost blocked, and I wish we would have fair caught it up at about the 23 or 24 where it would hit when it took that. That's a big difference in field position right there.
So the turnover does not hurt Mountain Home. That is something that's been a bugaboo all year. That's the 21st turnover by the Bombers on the season with the interception on the first drive. Let's see how the offense responds with their second drive, starting back at their own 3-yard line now. Out of the end zone, Barnett takes the shotgun snap, goes to his left. He's going to wind up losing yardage on the play. They're going to mark him back at the 3, it looks like, on the far side. So
looks
no
like
gain.
It's the defense they've got right there. It's going to be tough to bounce it outside because they've got more men at the line of scrimmage and we can block. But, they're just manning up on the receivers and playing defense with everybody else. And look, you got one safety, one high safety. And everybody else is manned up.
5:40 left in this opening quarter. Bombers with their second possession. And a nice run by Gage Lindsey. Spins around across the 10-yard line to the 11 to pick up about 8 on second down.
Good offensive call right there. One high safety and everybody else manned up on the outside. Gage, good job hitting the hole and taking care of the football.
He was spinning, boy. You worry about that.
You worry about when they start spinning like that because they get out of balance. And since the Batesville game, he's done a pretty good job of taking care of the football.
They gave him 9 on the carry to the 12, so it's 3rd and a yard here for Mountain Home. Barnett's going to be under center this time to take the snap. And the handoff straight ahead, and Bombers moving the pile. Great job by the offensive line. And a first down run for Gage Lindsey.
That's a good job, the offensive line, just getting their shoulders, their pads underneath the pads of the defensive lineman, getting a little push right there, got 3 yards. And, in the old days, Brad, 3 yards and a cloud of dust was a good football play.
Back when you played?
Yeah, back when I played, yeah.
That's because you didn't have any grass or anything.
Leather helmets.
First down for the Bombers at their own 16-yard line. And the handoff is left side. Lindsey cuts it back to the middle part of the field. Runs over a defender at the 23-yard line and takes it to the 25. Nice run.
Nice run. First of all, it's a good job of the offensive line creating a space for him to run through. Got up to second level, and, Gage has the ability to run through tackles. Now, he's not the greatest at avoiding a tackle, but he has the ability to run through a tackle and did a great job there.
2nd and a yard here for the Mountain Home offense. 2 receivers on the left side. Motion goes to the left side as well. And the handoff's coming back to the weak side of the formation. Lindsey hit at the line of scrimmage, falls ahead, and he is
first down.
Is it?
Yeah, that guy on this side's
All
already
right.
signaled.
Good deal, because the guy on the far side, I thought he had him marked short.
Cold night. Referees want to keep moving.
We have gone the entire season so far without a measurement.
Well, that's a good thing. Chank ain't be out of breath. They had to bring it all the way across the field.
They couldn't make it, could
No.
they? So the Bombers already with 4 first downs. Boy, a totally different offense from what we saw last week at Russellville. Here's a play action, the option kept by Barnett. He's going to bounce off a tackler. He's going to have what looks to be another first down. It is.
It was. That little jet sweep fake action right there, and they froze the linebackers, got a good block up front, and able to get through the second level. And once again, Parkview's going to take a timeout right here, I think. They're
3:36 left in this opening quarter. We're scoreless. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7. Stadium, 3:36 left in the opening quarter, and we didn't have a chance. We had trouble, obviously, with our equipment during pregame. We didn't get a chance to talk. The Bombers going to finish either 5 or 6 in the conference. If you wind up as the 5 seed, you go to Marion. The 6 seed will go to Sylvan Hills next week for the first round of the playoffs. For the Bombers to get the 5 seed, they have to win tonight, and Russellville has to lose. First down for the Bombers, and the play action kept by Barnett on that option play, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Again, they fake that jet sweep, and He's going to be thrown for a 2-yard loss.
Once again, the crowd in the line of scrimmage and the jet sweep, it's the same play we ran previously, just the other side. Pretty much Parkview did a good job of staying at home.
Brad Bolding in his 5th year as head coach at Parkview. Of course, he spent 8 years at North Little Rock. Took the Charging Wildcats to the semifinals 6 times. A couple of years at Mayflower as head coach as well. Again, they fake the handoff to Lindsey, and that is well played by Parkview's defense as Barnett keeps it, and he's going to wind up losing a couple of more yards back to the 32.
Coach Bolding must have lit a fire under their tails over there on the sidelines a while ago.
Well, they didn't play well last week at Siloam Springs. Wound up winning the game. Didn't take the lead until the final minute and a half. They won 26-24. They've been banged up. Their quarterback, Jalen White, they've not used him as they normally would running the ball. He's had a hamstring injury. He's back to full strength, though. 3rd and 14 for Mountain Home. Barnett, the pressure's on. They set up the screen. There's Lindsey trying to get a block. Cuts it to the outside, turns it upfield at the 40, and he's going to come up about 3 or 4 yards shy. He makes it to the 43.
Well, great design play. Got to rush on him hard, and Barnett had to just loft it over. Lindsey did a good job to catch it and maintain his balance and get up the field.
4th and 3, and it looks like the Bombers will punt. There was a little discussion, but they're going to go ahead and punt the football away.
Now, this early in the game, you have to make them go a long way and hope they make a mistake, or we have a good defensive play or something. Don't give them a short field this early.
4th and 3 for the Bombers with a 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Good snap back to Barnett. He's going to punt. Low line drive kick. It's going to be fielded at the 24-yard line and immediately tackled right there. Great job downfield by Patterson. Brody Patterson downfield on special teams to make the hit.
Boy, sometimes it's not how pretty the tackle is. It's just grab a hold of a leg and hold on till somebody else gets there. And Brody did a great job that time of doing that.
Well, the Bomber offense has picked up 5 first downs on their first 2 possessions. Moving the ball much better than what we saw last week. The defense held Parkview to 1 first down in the opening drive. Let's see how they do in their second drive.
Just don't give up a big play. Make them go a long ways with it.
White working out of the pistol this time. 1:25 left here in this opening quarter. That's Bennett, who is in the backfield this time. Trips to the right side. White throws that way. And the quick hitter is complete. And up the right sideline, breaking a tackle. This is a foot race to the end zone. And Patterson unable to make the touchdown-saving tackle. And this is going to go 76 yards for the score. Willie Eccles.
Boy, we had a good path to him. We just underestimated his speed a little bit. Didn't get a great angle.
Well, that's something that Coach Airy talked about. You heard him earlier tonight of the pregame show. We cannot give up the big plays against this team, and there's the first one.
They had tried to set that up on a previous play to Eccles, and the pass was low, and he couldn't catch it, so you knew they were going to come back to it at some point in time. If you play off that receiver like that, it's almost an automatic, but you don't have a choice. We can't get up and play in their face.
Chase Green with the extra point try. It is going to get over and good. 7-0. Parkview leads it. 1:10 left in this first quarter. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading, high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Fox and Patterson back deep for the Bombers. Green to kick off for the Patriots.
return coming back to the near sideline to about the 24, and that's where Mountain Home will start. That's one of the freshmen with the return, Tony Fox, that time. 2 freshmen dressed out tonight, Tony Fox and Jacob Chenoweth. We'll probably see Chenoweth in the backfield at some point, but Fox with the return there.
And he'll learn to get straight up the field. You're not going to outrun him to the sideline and up here. You're going to have to north and south on the kickoff return.
Yes. So the Bombers will start at their 24-yard line. And the give is to Lindsey left side and breaks free from the first tackle, and he's going to fight ahead and pick up close to 5 yards on first down.
Good job of running the ball hard right there. Just give him a crease and let him create a little bit. Well, they've got some good-looking kids on defense. I mean, the defensive linemen are big, but they don't look like me out there.
Not quite as wide as you are. 6'2", 215, 6'3", 290, 6'4", 280, 5'11", 185 across the front. And the give again to Lindsey. Starts right, cuts it back to the middle part of the field, driving the pile ahead, and he's going to have a first down run out to the 35.
That's just getting underneath those pads and driving them legs. And Dale, a good job of running north and south. Dale, I said Dale, that's his dad, Gage.
21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Parkview. Officials are looking at one of the Bombers. Looks like everything's good there. I don't know if they were checking for blood. It may have been an equipment issue. 21 seconds could be the final play of this first quarter. Mount Home has looked much better tonight than 1 week ago at Russellville. The give is to Lindsey coming to the near side, the right side of the formation, hit and dropped. He's going to pick up about a yard to the 36. And that's the final play of the first quarter. 7-0 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
It's with the lead. Bombers with the football. Parkview with 93 yards of offense in the first quarter. Of course, 76 came on one play. The Bombers with 81. Here's the read option by Barnett. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry. Going to mark him at about the 39 with a 3-yard gain. So 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Mountain Home offense.
Trying to make something that time. A little fake to Lindsey inside, and Barnett was going to get around the corner, but couldn't get there and had to turn it back up inside.
Handoff is to Lindsey this time. Right side, upended at the line of scrimmage, down to the 40, a 1-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and the Bombers will be forced to punt.
So give Parkview credit for that. You know, anytime we run 2 plays and we hadn't made 5 yards, we're behind the sticks as far as we're concerned. We're not a good 3rd and long team in most situations.
So 4th down and 5 here for Mountain Home. And a punt for the Bombers. This time is McBride, and this one's going to sail out of bounds, and we'll see where they want to mark this. This could be up close to the 40, I'm going to guess. Official still walking, and they're going to mark it at the 39. That's where Parkview will start this next drive. So the Bombers with 3 drives, they've moved the ball. 1 ended with a turnover, and 2 have resulted in punts. So no points to see yet.
No points. We're moving the football. We just defensively we can't give up that big play. That's easier said than done.
Yes, it is. With the talent that's on that far side of the field, they are loaded. White working out of the pistol formation once again.
Here they come. The
And
side,
this is
yes.
Bennett.
They're predictable.
Bennett coming to the right side. He's going to have about a 9-yard gain to the 47-yard line.
Well, when they move those running
48.
backs across the formation and line him up in the gap between a guard and a tackle, they're pretty much going to come that way with a power run, and that's what they did. And he just bounced it outside, and golly, that's tough to handle.
7-0 Parkview with 10:21 left here in this first half. White out of the shotgun once again. He's going to fake the handoff. A play action pass is complete to Austin on the right side, and it's a first down for the Patriots across midfield to the Mountain Home 47.
Well, he's got a funky throwing motion, doesn't he?
He
Almost
does,
looks
doesn't
like
he?
it's throwing sidearm.
A 5-yard pickup there. Jalen White headed to Ole Miss, where he'll be a defensive player there, but he runs the offense. Again, he's been bothered by the hamstring. Is more of a running quarterback than a passing quarterback.
Look for the same play they scored on right here. No, going
Trips
down
to the
field with
left.
it.
White to pass. Long down the middle. Has a man open. Eccles catches it. He's gone. Touchdown. Parkview. Willie Eccles with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Well, he just split the safeties that time, got between both of them and got behind them, and it was just a question of whether White was going to make a good pass to him.
So a 76-yard touchdown pass from White to Eccles, and now a 47-yard touchdown pass from White to Eccles extends the Parkview lead. Green in to attempt the extra point. Barely got the last one through the uprights. This kick is better, but he missed it to the right. 13-0 Parkview, 9:52 left in the first half. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101 points.
We don't expect you to call a banker to fix your leaky faucet, just like no one expects you to be an expert in the home buying or selling process. That's why you have a realtor. When you hire a professional realtor like me, Kim Conan with Southern Breeze Real Estate, I work for you to ensure you are appropriately priced, correctly marketed, and get your home sold in a timely manner, allowing you to focus your energy on what you're best at. Kim Conan, Southern Breeze Real Estate, 425-8868.
Greenwood's up 14-0 on Lake Hamilton. keepers. They
I
line
didn't.
up. They must have lined up.
They must have lined up because I sure didn't see anybody move. First penalty of the night, and it gives Mountain Home a free first down. Yeah, I'm not sure. It had to have been lined up offside, Bob.
Nobody moved, I don't think.
Handoff is faked, is kept by Barnett coming to the near sideline. Boy, there's nothing there.
No.
He's going to be chased down by the young man who just became eligible last night. Darian Bennett playing defense as well.
Playing defense, and boy, he scraped and he got there in a hurry. That's some good speed right there.
He has an offer from Arkansas, among others.
If you're going to hold him in that linebacker spot, you've got to ride the fake all the way up in the middle and let him get caught up in the traffic. Because if you just let him run free, he's dangerous.
2-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 8 here for Mountain Home. The give is to Lindsey coming to the near side. Lindsey near a first down at the 44. They're going to mark him at the 45 and a first down, Mountain Home.
They're going to give it to him. Good job. Nice play call and a nice job of blocking once again. Somehow they're finding that bubble in there, and they're attacking that bubble every time. And, you know, when the defense is real fast, you run right at them.
Fresh set of downs from their own 45. The give is to Lindsey, near side. First man misses. Lindsey straight ahead. He's going to pick up a yard.
He did a good job making the corner who came up real hard that time, I think, missing.
6:35 left in this opening half. 13-0, Parkview with the lead. This has been a fast-moving half.
Well, you know, Bennett made that play, and they took him out right after that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
2nd down and 9. The give is to Lindsey. Starts up the middle, tries to cut it to the right, gets spun to the ground at the 49, so a gain of 3. So 3rd and about 6 coming up for this Mountain Home offense. Bennett was in that time and in on the tackle. Then they take him back out again. He's going in and out at that linebacker position with Kareem Reed.
Must be nice to have that kind of depth where you
Boy,
can take somebody out and not play him.
3rd and 6 for Mountain Home's offense at their own 49-yard line. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left for Mountain Home. Motion comes to the near side. And back to pass is Barnett. Looking, open, and caught at the 29-yard line. First down, Mountain Home. Making the catch is Anthony Milburn, the sophomore. That's going to be his first catch of the season.
I started to say, we haven't seen him catch the ball, I don't think. But it's a good job. I didn't even see the route, to be honest with you.
He got back in behind the 2 defenders.
Yeah.
26-yard pickup. Another first down for Mountain Home. The give is to Lindsey, right side. Cuts it back up, and he's going to fall ahead for a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Well, if we could somehow get a block on that linebacker out there.
5:05 left in the opening half. 13-0 Parkview with the lead. Second and 9 now for the Bombers. Hannaford in motion. The give is to Lindsey up the middle part of the field. He's going to fall ahead to the 19-yard line with a pickup of 5.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 maybe.
Yeah.
But, 2 downs to make the 4 yards. Just positive play. You got to have a positive play right here to make 4th and short.
There's a few of the receivers we usually see out there we haven't seen tonight.
Timeout, Mountain Home.
Timeout by the Bombers. 4:14 left in this opening half. 13-0 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
At FNBC, we are committed to our customers and being an active member in the communities we serve. With 11 convenient locations across North Central and Northeast Arkansas, we invite you to stop by and pull up a chair with one of our community bankers to see how FNBC can serve you. We offer products like Cobalt Checking with ID Protect, and our online and mobile banking allow you to manage your accounts right in the palm of your hand. FNBC is here to build a lasting relationship with you. You and FNBC. Better together. Go Bombers!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
They don't just sell products, they provide solutions. River City Flooring has the largest selection of flooring of all types. Luxury vinyl, waterproof, carpet, tile, laminate, and more. Don't just stop at the floor, get the kitchen or bath of your dreams with River City Flooring. There's no better time than now with easy pick payment plans, 12, 24, or 36 months with no interest. River City Flooring, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers, Highway 62 East, where quality matters and their number one priority is you. Go Bombers!
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Lindsey gets the handoff going to the right side. He's going to pick up a yard, it looks like, to the 18. So now 4th and 3 for this Mountain Home offense. We just got to looking during the break, and Blake Bentley, who's been playing so well at one of those receiver spots in street clothes on the sideline. So that's why Milburn is playing tonight for Mountain Home. 4th and 3 for this Bomber offense. They've had a nice drive, 3 first downs. Can they keep it going? 4th and 3 from the 18-yard line.
Yep, offside.
Offsides against Parkview again. Another free first down for the Bombers. That is 10 first downs in this first half for the Mountain Home offense. And Bob, last week they didn't. I don't know if they had that many yards in the first half. It was 25
yards
yep.
and no first downs in the first half. That was very uncharacteristic.
So the drive kept alive twice by penalties. You've got to take advantage of that. You've got to get some points out of this.
Well, yeah, we've run time off the clock, and we need to punch it in right here. Let's take another 3 minutes and 33 seconds to do it.
First down for Mountain Home at the 13-yard line. And the give is to Lindsey. Lindsey pulling tacklers with him back to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get any yards out of it, but it was a hard run.
Well, it was, but you look at there's only 3 defensive backs back there. They're playing a run with 8 guys right now. Boy, it's tough to block that many.
Atticus James and Corwin Morris going to come into the ballgame for Mountain Home now. Morris, another one we've not seen out there much this year. Bring in a couple of extra blockers here on second down. And the give is to Lindsey right side. And Gage is going to take it to the 11-yard line, a gain of 2. So now the Bombers looking at 3rd and 8. 2:41 left in this first half. A great drive. They've used up a lot of clock. They're moving the ball, but you got to see some points out of it.
You got to see some points, and well, we need a good play right here. I don't know that kicking a field goal is going to keep us in this thing.
Right now, 13-0, but so much firepower on the other side of the field. The play action. Barnett to pass, wide open, touchdown, Mountain Home. Corwin Morris, the sophomore, making his first catch of the season, and it goes for 6 points.
Well, that's a nice call. Boy, they executed that play great. Good ball fake and brought the tight end to the other side of the field. Slipped in behind the defender, and was wide open. Good play.
An 11-yard touchdown pass. Here's the extra point by Shaner. It is good. 2:16 left in this first half. 13-7 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
For over 50 years, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic, from parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies, too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist for over 50 years. Family-owned and 4 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home. 425-5040.
I had 14. What'd you have?
Robinson and Eccles back deep for the Patriots. Elston in Eccles back deep. Shaner kicking off for the Bombers.
Across the 45-yard line, Trent Bennett with the return out to the 46-yard line. So the Bombers with a 16-play, 80-yard drive that takes 7 minutes, 36 seconds. And Bob, I think we'll go ahead and call that our drive of the game.
Well, you couldn't draw it up any better than that. I don't think if you gave the coach a magic marker and a whiteboard, he couldn't draw it up any better than that as far as possession time and just moving the football.
Drive of the game brought to you by White River Materials. For all your concrete and limestone needs, give White River Materials a call today. White straight ahead. He's into the secondary. The safety misses, and he's going to be tackled inside the 30. But, boy, that is not what the Bombers needed to happen right there late in the half.
Once he broke the line of scrimmage right there, he got into the secondary and was
a 26-yard pickup. 2 minutes left here in this first half. I don't know why the clock ever stopped, but it did for a long time. Joyner, the future Razorback, tripped up at the 24 and falls down to about the 19. He has about a 9-yard pickup on first down.
Yes, he's
The give to Joyner once again, going to the left side, and
better job of playing defense that time.
He's very close to a first down. He's near the 18.
You know, if you let them guys in white jerseys, offensive linemen, get into your body and grab hold of your jersey, you're never going to get off of them. You got to keep them off of you and look past them and get to the ball. Did a much better job that time.
Well, they're inside the 18. I don't know how that's not a first down because the marker's outside the 18. The ball's inside the 18.
No.
There we go.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
They did everything except move the chains.
Yeah. You know, I give the chain gang credit for that one. They tried.
So a fresh set of downs here for the Patriots, and boy, you hope this defense can step up here and get a stop. Your offense just put together a great drive and got you within a touchdown right before halftime. And
if we can hold them to a field goal attempt, I can't believe the same guy kicks off as kicks for extra points because he's got a pretty strong leg.
Yes. Well, the officials are talking on the field. They're wanting to reset the clock. Looks like 1:28 is what they're wanting on the clock. There's 1:14 right now.
Tell them we don't do that here. There we go.
There, I believe they've got it. 1:28 on the clock now. Parkview has 2 timeouts left to use. Well, this would be a good spot for a Parkview turnover.
So that clock ought to start now.
From the Mountain Home 18-yard line, White, the swing pass to Joyner out of the backfield, and he is going to have a first down near the 8-yard line.
That was just a fortunate play call, I think, because we brought pressure from that side, and he released out right into where the pressure came from and was wide open.
So first and goal for the Patriots now at the Mountain Home 8-yard line. 1:14 left in the half. The give is to Joyner. Sweep to the left side. Nice open field tackle by Mojica, knocking his legs out from under him. Still, Joyner's going to take it to about the 4-yard line with a gain of 4. 68 seconds left in this first half. The clock stops as Joyner got out of bounds. Second and goal from the 4. The give is to Bennett, and he is pulled down from behind. No gain on the play. Well played by the Bomber defense.
We did a good job of closing it down that time. Got
Moses Adams in on the tackle for Mountain Home that time. 54 seconds left in the half. The Patriots at the 4.
I don't understand why Joyner ever leaves the field.
I don't either. Third and goal from the 4. White to pass is complete in the flat right side. Touchdown.
Just a little pick play right there.
Making the catch that time for the Patriots is Montario Elston, the outstanding freshman. And Joyner with his third touchdown pass of the night. This one covering 4 yards. .36 seconds left in the half, and the Patriots have gone back up by a couple of touchdowns. Here comes the extra point now. And it's good. 20-7. Parkview leads it. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
4 excellent reasons to choose Knox Orthopedics in Mountain Home are Doctors Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin. They're trained and highly experienced in handling a full range of traumatic or chronic bone and joint conditions. Using on-site, X-ray, MRI, and physical therapy, each physician oversees your individual treatment plan. Rediscover the joy of life, pain-free and productive. Appointments available at 5 area locations, number 3 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, plus clinics in Harrison, West Plains, Melbourne, and Ash Flat. Visit knoxorthopedics.com for information.
Cox and Patterson back deep. Green to kick off.
Line out across the 25, about the 28-yard line. So the Bombers are going to have 29 seconds left to work with here to see if they can put something together right before halftime, down 20-7.
We just don't need anything to do to give them back the ball before halftime.
Bombers will start this drive from their own 28-yard line. Barnett goes to hand it off, and we've got a flag, and it's going to be a procedure penalty against Mountain Home, apparently. First penalty of the night against the Bombers. We'll back them up to the 23. With 26 seconds left in the half. First and 15. Parkview with a couple of timeouts left. Bombers have 2 as well, and now we've got whistles. Officials are talking, and I didn't see any flags.
I didn't see any flags. It want the time put back on the clock.
Yeah, I believe several, if I remember right, it was 29 seconds. And, of course, the last play was blown dead before it snapped. I think 3 seconds right off the clock. I think they should have 29 on there. And the Bombers coach is doing a good job of catching that. Want to make sure they have time here in case they can bust a play. And there they've got to reset to 29. So first and 15 for the Mountain Home offense. From their 23-yard line. Barnett sets up the screen. It's complete to Lindsey. He's going to be pulled down from behind at the 30. A 7-yard pickup. So second down and about 8 here for the Bombers. 7 seconds left in the half. And the draw play. This is Lindsey up the middle. He's going to be down at the 36, and that will bring an end to the first half with that 6-yard pickup. We have reached halftime. It's 20-7. Little Rock Parkview with the lead over Mountain Home. We'll begin the halftime show coming up here. This is Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
The Salvation Army is known for feeding the hungry, helping those in need of heat and clothing. But did you know that we also help spread joy to the lives of children through these programs, like our Vacation Bible School, Summer Camp, Teen Camp, and Kids Club? Learning to give back should start early, and at the Salvation Army, we enjoy showing children how they too can be a shield in a world that can be pretty tough to navigate, a shield and a compass. The Salvation Army is here for our children and our community.
The Locker Room is your hometown sporting goods store and a proud sponsor of the Mountain Home Bombers. Locally owned and operated, Locker Room specializes in team sales, award trophies, and even plaques. You want anything Bomber? Your one-stop shop is the Locker Room. Shirts, jerseys, sweats, and hats, they have it all, and you never have to wait long. Locker Room can even custom personalize anything for you. Highway 62 East, next to Pizza Hut in Mountain Home. The Locker Room, your Bomber headquarters.
Please welcome your 2021, 2022 cheerleaders.
Halftime score. It is Little Rock Parkview with the lead over the Bombers. We'll check stats a little bit later in halftime. First, though, we are joined by Mountain Home Boys head basketball coach Josh Fulcher, and boy, we are just about ready to get things kicked off, aren't we, Josh?
Hey, I tell you, I am fired up and ready, and I know
We've got a big football game tonight with senior night. We've got playoffs coming, but for us basketball coaches, when it hits November, it means basketball for us. So yes, we're ready, and we're having our tip-off tomorrow. We've got a lot of our alumni coming into town. I've had a lot of former players have reached out last couple of weeks, and that thing starts tomorrow. Our girls' alumni game starts at 4, and the boys' game will be right after that. And in between each quarter, we're going to be introducing our future teams, our current teams, our 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and then obviously our high school teams will be playing against the alumni. So we're looking forward to that. Bomber tip-off tomorrow night. If you don't have anything going on, it feels a lot better in the gym than it does out here in these stands.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
So do you bring extra trainers in for all the pulled muscles and everything for all the old players?
Listen, we need older players. All the guys that have been reaching out to me, when you start talking about some of the giants we've had in the past, our kids don't look like that anymore. And when Big David Waymeyer texts me and tell me he's coming, I said, David, you need to only shoot threes now. I didn't let you do it in high school, so but I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a great night, and we look forward to kind of honor all of our past alumni and play against our current teams, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So what's ahead after that?
Well, next week we've got a big junior high. 7th, 8th, and 9th grade boys versus Harrison. So we're right out the gate. We're going to be playing the Harrison Goblins, and it's going to be a really good game. We expect great things out of all three of those teams. Our girls are on the road at Harrison, and then next Saturday, we are doing our benefit game at Batesville. Our high school girls and high school boys, and then the following week. We got Springdale Harbor, so it starts our non-conference game. So it's here, Brad. We also next week we've got a JV game. We're taking our JV team. We're going to play the Christian school here in town, and we're going to play them on Tuesday. And hopefully we'll get done early enough to go over there and watch our junior boys play the Harrison Goblins.
So you got that, and let's talk about tournaments. So what tournament-wise, what do you have this year?
Well, we are in December. We are going to the Battle at the Border in Branson. We went there last year, so it's a 3-game guaranteed classic. We'll be playing there's 2 Arkansas teams. It's us and Lake Hamilton, and when you're talking about Lake Hamilton, probably a top 5, 10 overall team in the state. They're probably in the top 2 or 3 of the conversation for winning our classification. And then you've got Branson, and there's Missouri.
Was it Mount Vernon that's going to be there, or Bolivar?
Bolivar was there a couple years ago.
It is Mount
Vernon. Yeah, Mount Vernon took Bolivar, took their spot, and then the following week we go to Cabot. We're in a classic over there, and again there's the 3 other teams that we'll play are Pulaski Academy, Cabot, and Nettleton. So we'll get 3 games there, and then of course our big tournament, the Ultimate Auto Group tournament, December 28th through the 30th. We've got 7 teams from all over the state. Well, I guess we have 14 teams, boys and girls from all over the state, from all the way from Junction City, which is on the Arkansas-Louisiana border, to girls team coming out of Tennessee. You're going to see some great basketball action for 3 days, December 28th through the 30th. We look forward to hosting that and having our kids at home. And it takes a lot of work, but it's worth it, letting your kids be home for the holidays and sleep in their own bed. So,
you bet.
But it's here, and we're excited, and we've got some important guys over there in football, and we hope that we don't get them for a long time. We hope they make a run there, and whoever they play, whether it be Marion or Sylvan Hills, go and win and get deep in those playoffs, and when they're all done, then we'll be ready for them.
You bet.
And we'll get better when they do come over.
Now, you talked about the tournaments coming up. Other non-conference teams, who else are you playing?
Okay, non-conference, I mentioned earlier we've got Harbor. We're also playing Rogers. We're playing, the Harrison Goblins. As Coach Crow calls them, the Belfont Goblins, and the Imperigold.
Okay.
So we've got a really good non-conference. We've got a really good tournament schedule. A lot of preseason. Then we're all there in January. We'll start in our West, and we'll there's going to be some really good teams. I expect Russellville in the West. They're probably going to be one of the best teams in the state. Again, I think Valonia. those are two teams that could be, top 4, top 6 in the state. So, they're probably the top 2 teams that we've got to beat, and then there's some really good teams. Siloam, a lot of teams are bringing back a lot of talent, a lot of returning players. We graduated a lot from last year, but we've got a young group. We got a couple of returning players. I could see us being one of them teams that's just going to keep getting better and better once they develop. We're anytime you lean on as many sophomores as we are,
right?
And they're mixing in with some of our juniors and seniors. It's just going to take a little bit for that to gel and develop. But man, what a great group of young men we've got that's working in the gym. They're hard workers. Everything we ask them to do, they're going to be getting up early tomorrow, working a fundraiser for us, and they got such big hearts and big servants of our community, and we're proud that they wear Bomber basketball uniforms for us.
Well, it is that time. Good
it
to
is.
see you,
Hey,
Josh.
It's November, Brad. Hey, and I appreciate all you do, and Matt back at the studio. We appreciate everything KTLO does to support our athletes and our teams. Thank you very much,
Good
Brad.
to see you.
Go
All
Bombers.
Right. There you go, Josh Filcher, Bombers head coach. We'll take a break. Matt will check scores for us around the state coming up in just a moment. It's halftime, 20-7. Little Rock Parkview with the lead over Mountain Home. You're listening to Bomber Football and Classic Hits 101.7.
Home Junior High 9th grade band. We want to thank our junior high band students for helping the high school this year at games, competitions, and working the concession stand. We want to congratulate them on a successful fall season. They are joining us on the field this evening as we close our 2021 marching band season as the band plays Bomberman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band. The band's next performance will be at the Veterans Day ceremonies on November 10th and 11th. The band will march in the Mountain Home Christmas Parade on Friday, December 3rd.
The House of Realty isn't just a clever play on a name. It's the place to find quality realtors who help with buying and selling real estate. Are you downsizing? Need commercial property for that business you've always wanted? River property? The House of Realty owner-broker Dick House and his staff have represented the area for 50 years, so you can trust their knowledge. And they'll never let the ball drop when it comes to your deal. House of Realty, proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers, 701 South College, 425-5555.
Scott Tabor Shelter Insurance is proud to support our Mountain Home Bombers. The team at Scott Tabor Shelter Insurance understands and appreciates that professional, dedicated work both on and off the field is a win for both the team and the community.
Brent, Nancy, and the staff of Annette's Flowers and Mountain Home wish the Bombers the best for their 2021 season. They're proud to support student athletes as they train and work to become a winning team, on and off the football field. Annette's Flowers thanks the coaches as they show their students the value of training to accomplish a goal and that perseverance, cooperation, and teamwork are a winning combination in sports and everyday life. Go Bombers! Brent, Nancy, and the staff of Annette's Flowers in Mountain Home wish the Bombers the best for their 2021 season. They're proud to support student athletes as they train and work to become a winning team, on and off the football field. Annette's Flowers thanks the coaches as they show their students the value of training to accomplish a goal, and that perseverance, cooperation, and teamwork are a winning combination in sports and everyday life. Go Bombers!
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. In fact, State Farm agent James Boyette is your go-to agent in Mountain Home for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent James Boyette will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 870-425-4540 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
The Bombers with 104 rushing yards, 84 of those coming from Gage Lindsay on 22 carries. They get 59 through the air on 5 of 6 passing in that first half by Brady Barnett. Parkview 58 on the ground, 156 through the air. Big first half for Jalen White as he's 6 of 7, 156 and 3 touchdowns. Second half coming up. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
All right.
1 minute, please.
Conway's ahead of me.
Bobby, look at those first half stats. Parkview 214 yards, Mountain Home 163, and just a couple of big plays the difference.
Big plays, are the difference. At a team like Parkview, they're always capable of that. You try to make them go a long ways with the football, and we've had them go a long ways. They just did it in very few plays. So,
right.
And you take the turnover we had early. If you take that out of the mix, and if we score, then it's still a ball game, but it would be a closer ball game. I'm real enthused at our yardage compared to 25 last week. It's just different between night and day, and we're running the football.
Yes. I was watching as the Patriots went to the locker room for halftime. We talked about Darian Bennett back with the team. He just became eligible again yesterday, and he carried the ball quite a bit in the first half. I actually saw him with more carries than Joyner, but he was on the ground. They were working on his right leg, and he stayed on the ground for a while on the Parkview sideline while the rest of the team went to the locker room. So we'll see what his status is as we get this second half underway. Bombers will kick off, trailing 20-7. Shaner with the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. There's that Pooch-style kick. It's going to be caught at the 25-yard line. And the return back up the middle part of the field, and this one may go to the house. This is at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. O'Marion Robinson, one of those freshmen we talked about in the pregame that Coach Bolding so high on, already getting D1 offers. Boy, you can see why with some of the moves he had right there.
Boy, and he ran it right up the middle of the field, and we didn't lay a hand on him, I think. He made a move on the safety that was just almost embarrassing that made him twist and fall. That's a good looking return, and yeah, they just don't give you any choices, Brad. Anybody you kick it to back there's got an opportunity to run it back all the way. That they got the Razorback commit Joyner in the middle of the field, so you've got to kick it somewhere.
Right. Just a freshman. Boy, he had some moves, though, or Marion Robinson. The other freshman has a touchdown catch tonight. This freshman has a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to start the second half. 27-7, Parkview, 11:47 left in the third. This is Bomber football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of Me Banking, member FDIC.
Fox and Patterson back deep for Bombers. Green kicking off for Parkview. Patterson brings the ball, zigzags out across the 50 to the 49, 8-yard
For touchdowns, Brody Patterson takes this one across midfield to the Parkview 48-yard line, his second big return of the night, and that's where Mountain Home will start.
Well, he stumbled right there as he crossed the 50 and allowed one of the Parkview guys to get a hand on him and push him forward, and he fell down. Otherwise, it'd been a longer return.
So Mountain Home will start in plus territory at the Parkview 48 with 11:39 left. Third quarter down 3 touchdowns now after the second half starts with the kickoff return by Parkview for the score. Handoff coming to the near side. This is Lindsey. He's going to pick up about a yard to the 47.
Well, didn't you say he carried it like 22 times?
22 times in that first half.
That's a nice work right there. And, that we didn't do a real good job of blocking at the point of attack that time, but they're going to adjust to that play.
Trips to the right side for the Bombers. The give to Lindsey right up the gut, and he's going to move the pile to about the 40. He's going to be stopped there after a 7-yard gain.
Now they get him right at the 40 right there, and great job of, well, if you give him a head of steam and let him go straight ahead, he's tough to bring down. He can run through an arm tackle.
So 3rd and 2 here for the Bombers. Their first possession of the second half, down 27-7. And the give is faked. It's kept by Barnett, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Reed, that strong side linebacker, comes up and makes the play for the tackle.
Well, he's got to turn that up quicker because we're not going to outrun him to the sidelines. He's got to turn that up quicker and just take what they give him.
So 4th and 2, the Bombers keep the offense out there. They're down by 20 with 10:15 left in this third quarter. Big 4th and 2 for this Mountain Home offense. Can they keep the drive going? Mountain Home now stands up, looks to the sideline. They may be changing the play. Still 9 on the play clock.
We're going to try to draw them off sides again.
And they'll snap it. The ball given to Lindsey. He goes nowhere. Well played by the front of that defensive line for Parkview, and they hold on 4th down.
Boy, they got to gauge by the time he got the ball.
That was Reed, once again, that strong side linebacker with the initial contact. Alex Martin, a big defensive tackle, in on the stop as well. In fact, he lost a yard on the play, back to the 41. So that is where Parkview will start with their first official possession of the second half. White, 3 touchdown passes in the first half. I guess Bennett's all right. He's back in there, takes the handoff, going to the left side. He's going to pick up 5 on first down, out to the 46.
You know, being around running backs a lot, it's amazing how well they can get when they get a chance to run the football. You know,
that leg doesn't hurt quite as bad anymore, does it?
I'm all right, Coach. Put me back in there. I can run it.
And I'm like you. We've only seen Joyner carry just a handful of times tonight.
You know.
Second down of 5 here for the Patriots. And the give once again to Bennett, right side. He's to the second level. Comes up kind of hopping a little bit, and he's going to take it near the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Moves the chains.
Yeah, he's coming out now. He's got up limped a little bit. Now he's got to come out.
15-yard pickup.
He's a pretty good running back. He's pretty good.
You know, it's not bad when you got 2 running backs back there, and one's committed to Arkansas, the other has an offer from Arkansas.
He's just too young to commit right now.
.8:45 left, third quarter action. Joyner's back in the backfield. The play action, they fake it to him. The pass complete on the near side to Austin, and not a whole lot there. They're going to mark him at about the 38, close to the 37. About a 1-2 yard gain on the play.
Lockhart, Patterson, and Adams did a good job of playing that out there to the short side of the field. I like it when they do that to the short side where they don't have a lot of room to run.
2nd and 8 here for the Patriots. 8:15 left in the third. Joyner gets the handoff this time. He's to the second level, breaks a tackle, flag on the play. Joyner to the 31 with about a 6-yard pickup. But let's see what the flag is. Joyner loses a shoe.
That's going to be a hold if that guy throws it. Should be. Chain Gang said that the referees are more interested in going home than they are throwing flags.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, said they're cold. They want to go home.
Well, there's only been 3 penalties called tonight.
They said on that fiasco on first down a while ago, said, we knew it was a first down. We were telling them that, and they were too interested in keeping 2 players apart. so they just started to snap the ball.
It is a hold against Parkview.
Brad Turnbob up.
So that's going to back the ball up to the 43-yard line. So it was about a 9-yard gain, and then the penalty. I take that back. It was a 4-yard gain. And then the penalty. 3 penalties for 20 yards against Parkview tonight. So now it's 2nd and about 14 here for the Patriots. Bennett back in the game. He is hit by Dover in the backfield. 3 Bombers miss him. His second effort, and he's still going to lose a yard or 2. But I tell you what, that could have been a lot worse than that. That young man kept on fighting. Dover with the initial contact, back about the 47.
Zach, my son, just texted me. He said, if you remember Ty Forte, from J.A. Fair, the quarterback is his son.
Really?
Yes.
He was a good one.
Oh, he was a good one. Him and the running back.
3rd and 5, Cedric Cobbs.
Yes.
3rd and 15.
That's a hold. He just grabbed him.
White looking to pass, and it's incomplete.
Well, if they didn't throw a flag on that thing, never going to throw one. So 75 just wrapped up Dover and pulled him down on top of him.
So it's going to be 4th down. Fourth down here and about 15 for the Patriots at the Mountain Home 44-yard line. And the Patriots will be forced to punt. I still remember the night when Mountain Home went down. I'll never forget this. They went down to J.A. Fair when Cedric Cobbs was playing there. He had a hamstring injury and was still playing. Here's the punt away. Nobody back from Mountain Home, so this is going to roll for a while. And it's going to roll all the way down to the 1-yard line. Goodness. So Cobbs has a pulled hamstring. He's still playing. He breaks the line of scrimmage, gets to the second level, and outruns the defense.
Yes, 80
basically
yards.
Carrying that right leg behind him because he couldn't run, and he still outran everybody in the Mountain Home secondary.
He
was.
He was an exceptional talent now.
He was something else.
Is there a flag down somewhere?
Well, it'd be nice if they had to punt again.
False start.
That's big because the punt went all the way down to the 1 yard line. So obviously Mountain Home will make them punt this again. Chain Gang had already moved. They had to come back and reposition themselves. The ball.
You know, it's like you can take a camel to water, but you can't make them drink with those boys over there.
So the penalty should move the ball back to the 49. And it will bring up the ball was at the 44.
I don't think
they just marked off a
Ladies and gentlemen,
2-yard penalty.
We apologize for having some technical issues. We'll get you back to the stadium as soon as we can here on Classic Hits 101.7.
Now they lost us again.
Mm-hmm.
Ball went out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Bombers start 1st and 10. He takes the ball down just across the 30-yard line. He's 2nd down and 2. Reed was there for the Patriots. Lindsey off left tackle, takes the ball out to about the 33-yard line. And it's another Mountain Home Bomber. No gain on the play. It was Lindsey on the carry. Martin was there for Parkview, 2nd and 10. He takes the ball to the right guard, picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Pass is intercepted. Parkview takes the ball back down inside the 30 to about ball will be on about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Joyner on the carry up the middle. He takes the ball down inside the 20 to the 19. He's second down and 3.
By the Patriots. Oh, Marion Robinson, one of those outstanding freshmen, picks off the pass. So Parkview with the ball, the Mountain Home 19-yard line now. It's second and about 3 after a 7-yard gain. Joyner once again getting the handoff. He's going to pick up a couple here on second down. Going to bring up third and short.
Lockhart, good job that time coming off the edge from his linebacker spot and getting able to get a hold of Joyner's legs.
2-yard gain to the 17. So third and about a yard here for this Parkview offense. Patriots up 27-7. 3:37 left in the third quarter. Joyner is going to be hit in the backfield. There's a flag on the play. Hayes slows him up. Several of the Bombers come in to make the tackle, but Hayes, the one that made that play, has got a flag in the backfield, and that's going to be holding against Parkview. It occurred at the 24-yard line.
Well, that might have been the best defensive play of the night. Boy, Hayes came up and stretched it out, made him run sideways, and we do that, good things happen because pursuit people from the inside get there.
So it was 3rd and 1.
This will be an experiment.
The penalty occurred at the 24. We had a 5-yard penalty marked off earlier for 2 yards. This one they marked off almost 11. That flag was at the 24.
Yeah, it was.
They marked off 11. So third and about 17, 18 here for the Patriots. Pass complete left side. Great open field tackle by Anthony Mojica.
Boy, that was a great tackle right there.
He takes Parker Perry down, and so now it's 4th and about 11 here for the Patriots. 4th and 11. They've got the ball at the 27. They have to get to the 16 to move the chains. The offense out there. Big down for this Mountain Home defense. Can they come up with a stop and get the ball back with 2:53 left in the third? 3-man front for Mountain Home. They bring the extra defensive back in here on 4th and 11. Joyner under pressure. Hit as he throws it. The ball's down the middle and incomplete. Boy, Dover almost got to him for the sack. And the Bombers' defense holds on 4th down, and they'll get the football back.
Well, I think he affected the throw because it was a wobbler. It was a lame duck coming out of his hands right there.
2:37 left here in this third quarter. The Bombers down 27-7. And Mountain Home will take over at the 27-yard line with this next possession. They've moved the ball well tonight. 7 points to show for it so far. They'll start with trips to the left side. Handoff is faked. It's kept on that read option by Barnett up the right sideline. First down near midfield when he's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark him at the Mountain Home 48 with a 21-yard pickup.
Well, good job that time. Barnett took it and went right up the gut with it. Didn't try to bounce it outside. You know, ball fake to Lindsey. Been running the ball, I think, almost 30 times tonight. Froze the linebackers and gave him a crease.
Mountain Home's 12th first down of the night. Out to their own 48 with 2:27 left in the third, down by 20. The handoff, there's the freshman Chenoweth, the first time we've called his name tonight as Jacob gets the handoff, and he's going to pick up, looks like about a, they'll mark him a yard to the 49.
Yeah, positive yardage, that's what you're looking for. I mean,
wasn't sure where they were going to put that ball down. Was kind of hesitant. So both freshmen that are dressed out tonight have seen action. They give Lindsey a quick breather. He's back in there now in the backfield on 2nd and 9. He will get the ball right side, turns it upfield, and they're going to mark him at about the 45 with a 6-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
That's one of them plays didn't look like it was going to do anything. And you end up with a 5 or 6 yard gain, which is a heck of a football play.
3rd and 3 for the Mountain Home offense. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Barnett's going to keep it running behind Lindsey, and very near a first down.
Well, we may have our first measurement right now.
I bet you they don't. These boys want to keep the clock running, right?
Yes, they do. They keep throwing it back and forth.
Those two are playing catch. No, first down.
I thought we were going to have a measurement
Referee
finally.
waved his hands to stop the clock, and I thought we were going to have our first measurement of the year, and we still don't.
Well, the gang was shivering in their boots over there. And it was on the near side.
I was going to say it was on their hash. First down for Mountain Home with 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bombers down by 20. The toss sweep to Lindsey. Hit to the backfield. Boy, there's Bennett again. Playing running back. He's playing linebacker, and he makes the play. And he's going to throw Lindsey for a 1-yard loss back to the 43.
Well, they had a good defensive stunt on. It looked like they brought some pressure from that side. And we tried to run the little misdirection back to that way and ran right to the teeth of it.
2nd and 11, barring a penalty, probably the last play of the third quarter here. And the give is to Drury. He was lined up in the backfield, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Picks up that yard they lost, and the third quarter comes to an end. It's 27-7 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.
For a winning season both on and off the field for our community and the Mountain Home Bombers, Baxter Regional Medical Center encourages eligible residents to consider getting a COVID vaccination and to continue using precautions, remembering the basic 3 W's. Wash your hands, watch your distance, and wear your mask. For vaccine, testing, or infusion appointments, or more information, call 870-508-7001. Let's be there for every game, loving another great year of football with the Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Bombers trailing Little Rock Parkview 27-7. 3rd and 10 here for the Mountain Home offense at the Parkview 42-yard line. Trip to the right side. That's the short side of the field as they work from the near hash. Running the ball to that short side of the field. Lindsey, not a whole lot there. He's still going to wind up with about a 2-yard gain to the 40. They're going to mark him at the 39. That umpire's had some interesting spots tonight. Yeah. The guys on both sides had the ball at the 40, and he still put it down at the 39. So 4th down, the Bombers down 20. They got to go for it here. 4th and about 3. They're going to take a timeout. 11:22 left to play. 27-7 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
10 seconds.
Second and 10.
.28 left in the ball game. 27-7, Parkview with the lead. Barnett will keep it on the read option. Head of the backfield, tripped up, loses a yard back to the 30. It was Xavier Branch, the weak side backer, that made the hit that time.
Well, they're doing a good job of clogging that up with linebackers and forcing Barnett to run outside, and then they've got the leverage right there. They're staying at home and doing a good job of it.
So 3rd and 11 here for Mountain Home. They converted on 4th and 7. Now looking at 3rd and 11. Barnett to pass. Quickly, the swing pass out of the backfield. Complete to Lindsey. Sidesteps the defender. Up the right sideline. Knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line. 3rd and 11, and the Bombers convert.
Good job that time. Another good play call. Lindsey coming out of the backfield. It looked like on a little wheel route to the short side. You don't see that very often, but
he goes for 20 yards to the 10.
And you see him make that move right there on the sideline.
Hey, that was nice, wasn't it? So 1st and goal now for Mountain Home.
It looked like you that time we was at Red Lobster. You thought they were going to be at a shrimp, and you made the move.
Hey, I got it, didn't I? 1st and goal for the Bombers at the 10. The give is to Lindsey. Head in the backfield, and boy, there's just nothing there. He's going to lose a yard back to the 11.
No, they're crowding the line of scrimmage right now. They've got 7 or 8 guys up on the line of scrimmage. It's just tough to block them. It's just a numbers game right now. When you get down this close and the field shrinks a little bit, and
not only is it a numbers game, it's a big numbers game because they are big up front on that defense.
You know, they're big up front and they got good speed, so you can't hardly run around them.
2nd and goal from the 11.
So right now they've got 9 men, 10.
And the Bombers are going to run it with Barnett, and he's going to make his way to, well, one's got him spotted outside the 7, the other's close to the 6. Let's see where they wind up putting it down.
He'll split the difference. Well, he's looking at the near side, which is.
He's back at the 8.
Yeah, he's back at the 8.
Yeah. So a 3-yard gain. So 3rd and goal from the 8. You got 2 plays to get this in the end zone. Trips to the left side now for Mountain Home with 8:25 left to play. Bombers down 20. Barnett to pass. Good protection into the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know who he's throwing it to. The guy that curled up right on the goal line, or Drury,
Drury's on the backside.
On the backside.
Yeah, Milburn was on the front side. So now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 8. 8:13 to go. And the field goal unit will come in. Bombers down 20. And it looks like they're going to try a field goal here. So Jack Shaner in to attempt a 25-yard field goal. He's got the distance, and he's accurate. It's good. So 27-10, Parkview with the lead. 8:08 to play. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Award-winning customer service, local school pride, award-winning mobile app technology, and commitment to our community. Hi, this is Jaron Beavers with Arvis Bank, and these are just a few of the many reasons we know you will love banking with us. From Mountain Home Bomber debit cards to convenient online and mobile banking services, we're proud to offer the financial solutions you need today, tomorrow, and for life. Switch to Arvis today. Visit arvis.com/switch to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Jeez.
Feeling pumped for the big game? Start this tailgate season off with the best grill around, a Traeger grill from Brad's Home Entertainment. Whether it's hamburgers, hot dogs, or brats, a Traeger grill will make your tailgate the best restaurant in town. Bring home the big win with your Traeger grill. See the complete line of Traeger wood-fired pellet grills exclusively at Brad's Home Entertainment, your certified Traeger Platinum dealer of Arkansas. 40 Plaza Way in Mountain Home. Call 492-0700. Go Bombers!
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit American Safeguard Insurance of Mountain Home on the corner of Highway 62 and Cardinal. Insurance made simple.
And now they got the regular kicker out there.
Jack Shainer's out there ready to kick off, and let's see what the Bombers do.
Cat and mouse game here.
It is. Let's see if he's going to onside, if he's going to pooch kick. Here's the approach, and he's going to try the onside kick, and it's recovered by Parkview right at midfield. Covering the kickoff was Parker Perry, one of their wide receivers on the hands team.
I'm impressed with that. He
kicked
ran
it
up there like he was
left-footed,
going
didn't
to
he?
kick it with his right foot and kicked it with his left foot and did a heck of a job at it.
He did.
Golly.
So the ball's going to be marked at the Mountain Home 49-yard line. That is where the Patriots will take over. 8:06 to play. That's kind of hard to defend. You're looking for the right-footed kick, and here it comes from left-footed.
And the guy he kicked it to was the only guy over on this side. He was fortunate he covered it. It was a heck of a kick.
So Joyner working out of the shotgun, gives it to Bennett, who's seen a lot of carries tonight, going to the right side and stacked up at the 45, 44-yard line. He's going to pick up about 5 on first down.
You know, they're probably trying to get him in game shape. It's one thing to practice and be out there every day, but it's different when you're in a game, and I'm sure they want to use him in the playoffs. And because I don't know, will they get a bye next week?
It appears the way the scores look tonight, the Greenwood's probably going to be wind up with that number 2 spot. So, yeah, Parkview will be playing at home next week. Here's a handoff left side, about a 3-4 yard gain.
Well, somebody just grabbed hold of Moses Adams' jersey and almost ripped it off of him out there.
So a 4-yard gain to near the 40. Third and about a yard coming up here for Parkview with 7:09 to play.
There ain't going to be no more flags tonight.
No. It'll take some of the big before these guys
Yes.
throw one. Third and a yard. And the handoff Bennett straight ahead's got the first down, and he looks good. He's inside the 35 down to the 34.
Oh, he's just a load. How big is he?
He is 6'1", 215.
He's a load out there. Now they bring Joyner in, who's 6'2" and 215. So
Joyner's committed to the Razorbacks. Bennett has an offer from the Razorbacks. First down for the Patriots at the Mountain Home 34-yard line. We're inside 6:40 to play. Pressure. Joyner long down the middle to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Parker Perry. The pressure applied by Moses Adams that time.
good job making him throwing a little bit early.
It's going to bring up second down and 10 at the Mountain Home 34.
You know, Coach Bolding, wherever he goes, he's a good attractor of talent.
He is.
They seem to flock to him.
Does a good job. He's a good guy. He beat his brother, Bobby, this year, who's at Whitehall now. Beat him earlier. They've had some battles over the years, especially when he was at North Little Rock and Bobby was at Pine Bluff.
Yes.
I asked him about that when we talked this week. I said, what's Thanksgiving like? And you know, when after you guys played each other, go, oh, he said, we've done it so long, it doesn't matter. And I'm thinking, no,
yeah,
you're brothers. It matters.
It always matters. You can say whatever you want, but it always matters.
3rd down and a yard here for the Patriots. Play action pass, screen right side is complete.
That's as legal as it can be right there. One receiver goes downfield and blocks, and the other one, you know, if it's thrown behind the line of scrimmage, that's fine. But he was in front of the line of scrimmage when he caught the ball. That's you can't do that.
It's a 10-yard pickup to the 15-yard line and a fresh set of downs. .5:45 to go. It's 27-10. Parkview with the lead. Nelson trips to the left side. Single receiver to the right side. White will give it straight ahead to Joyner, and he is going to be near first down, about a yard shy at the 6. Picks up 9 on first down.
Boy, you know, trying to tackle a big back like that all night long just wears on you.
Yes. Whew. 2nd and 9 now for the Patriots. They're going to hand it to Joyner. Starts right, then cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to have a first down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
But one thing about him, though, he does run a little bit high. He doesn't get down.
Yes.
He runs straight up a little bit. They'll change that.
He doesn't have a touchdown yet tonight. .438 to play. It's 27-10 Parkview. First and goal from the 4. White will give it to Joyner to the left side. And
Dover.
Nice play.
Dover ran him down from behind, and
Yes.
was that Lockhart, or I couldn't tell. Number 12, Mojica, I guess,
was in there,
came up
yes.
and finished him off.
So they're going to mark the ball at about the 3. So 2nd and goal from the 3 now for the Patriots. Bennett is back in the ball game. Joyner's carried him most of the way down here. Bennett is in, and Bennett's going to get in for the touchdown. That leg looked all right there, didn't it?
I'm telling you, those running backs.
Darian Bennett with the touchdown extends the Parkview lead with 3:52 left to play. Parkview official trying to get the play clock going. Parkview still missing somebody on the extra point team here, and they finally get him out there. Oh, that's Joyner. So Green in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. 34-10 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors.
Bunkle's Brick Oven and Brews has what you, your friends, and family are looking for 7 days a week. Live music Friday and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. with the lounge staying open late. Check. Daily lunch specials starting at $10.99. Check. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pizza by the slice for $2.99. Check. 30 beers on tap, encompassing local area microbrews, national and international brands, and your favorite mixed drinks too. Check. Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Check. Bunkle's Brick Oven and Brews, Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 10, and Friday and Saturday, 11 to 11.
3:52.
All right.
Parkview leads at 34-10 over Mountain Home. Here's Green with the approach and of the kick. This is going to be taken by Patterson, at the 20-yard line, and Patterson out across the 35 to the 37. That's where Mountain Home will start this next drive. Bob's busy over here looking at scores.
I'm trying to find an updated score on Siloam and Russell, just as curiosity.
Greenwood blowing out Lake Hamilton. That blows my mind. 35-0 last we saw there. And Benton struggling, barely ahead of Van Buren. Last we saw, Siloam was up on Russellville. Here's a keeper by Barnett across the 40 to the 41. He's going to pick up 4 on first down. What about Valonia Greenbrier?
Greenbrier was up a while ago. A lot of these scores are stuck at halftime.
Yeah. Conway ahead of Bryant last time we looked.
Yes.
Wow. Second and about 6 here for Mountain Home.
Greenbrier's up 38-7 in the third quarter.
Wow, that's surprising me. Here's a handoff to Chenoweth, and he's going to make his way out to the 44 with a 3-yard gain. 2:58 left to play. 34-10 Parkview. Third down for Mountain Home. Third and about 3 from the 44. The give is Chenoweth once again. He's got the first down run out to the 49-yard line. A pickup of 5.
Good job. Little stutter cut there at the line of scrimmage and able to get up the field and get a first down. Good confidence builder for the freshman.
You bet. This is still the starters out there for that Parkview defense.
And they're going to have 12 on the field.
Yep. Mountain Home snapped, and they got the timeout
They
called.
got the timeout called.
They were going to get caught with 12 out there, but they called the timeout. So we'll break with 2:26 to go. 34-10 Parkview. You're listening to Bomber Football and Classic Hits 101.7. .6 left to play. It's 34-10. Parkview leading Mountain Home. Bombers with a first down. The freshman Chenoweth is still in the backfield. He's had back-to-back carries. He gets it here, coming to the near side. Sidesteps the first defender and then fights his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No, and once again, that they're not paying attention to the run now. That was actually a cornerback right there that made the tackle on him that fell down inside.
Chenoweth will come out and Lindsey back into the ball game. 2nd and 10. Barnett to pass, left side, incomplete, and I don't know how they didn't throw a penalty flag on that. Defender was there well before the ball was. Trent Bennett, the strong safety, gets away with one. Well, these guys aren't going to throw a flag, are they, Bob?
No, they're not. They're done for the night. The car's warming up.
1:57 left to play. Bombers with 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Fox in the backfield. They're going to throw it Fox's way, but Barnett just had to throw that one away. He was under pressure.
He was under big-time pressure.
He had big James Graves, 5'5", 268 on bearing down on him. He had to get rid of it. 4th and 10, and the Bombers will be forced to punt. So 4th and 10 here for Mountain Home. McBride to punt, 1:52 to play. High snap over the head of McBride. He is going to be tackled back at the 25-yard line, and Parkview is going to be a business. They'll mark him at the 23 is where McBride is down. So the Patriots, with 1:48 left, will get it back at the 23. Mountain Home's going to be playing at Sylvan Hills next Friday night, first round of the Class 6A state football playoffs. Bears, a nice win over Searcy last night, 33-7. They lost to El Dorado and Jonesboro in conference. So that's going to be a tough test. That's a good ball club. Parkview will keep it on the ground inside the 20.
They've got some substitutes in the game, but
they're still moving the ball, though, aren't they?
Call him a substitute or not.
Sylvan Hills lost to Maumelle in non-conference, then they lost to Jonesboro and El Dorado in conference. Goes down to the 13. That's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. With 1:21 to go. They can just kneel on it 3 times if they want to here.
No.
McGee in at quarterback now for the Patriots. I can't believe they still got Joyner in the ball game. He's inside the 5, down to the 4 before he stopped. Picks up 9, 58 seconds to play. You're up by 24 points, less than a minute left, and you still got Joyner out there.
Mm-hmm.
They still got the starters out there, don't they?
Pretty much.
That is. I'm looking at the offensive line, the receivers. Other than the quarterback, that's still pretty well the starters out there. They'll give it to Joyner again. Joyner driving and
blow the whistle, for God's sake.
They had him stacked up at the. Finally, they'll blow the whistle and stop it at about the 2. They're going to mark it at about the 2-yard line with 13 seconds left. It is a first down.
He's such a nice guy.
High snap. McGee is going to have to run with it. He's going to be tackled back at the 10.
Serves them right.
Yeah.
They got what they deserved right there.
All you have to do is take a knee. I don't understand that.
The points don't mean anything.
That home coach is a little upset, and understandably so.
Well, he could just.
He could have taken a knee right there 3 times and put.
Eric could just tell him to kiss my rear.
34-10, the final score. Mountain Home comes up short tonight on senior night. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap it up in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Football, Classic Hits 101.7.
Okay.